Namaste, everyone. Hello, my name is Kristy. Welcome. Thank you so much for tuning in. I wanted to jump on here really quickly and share with you what chair yoga is. And chair yoga is actually starting to make a very strong appearance in workplaces because you can do it right at your desk. You can do it on a lunch break without really, creating a sweat or anything like that. And it's also great for our aging population, for our seniors, for anyone that may have undergone any surgeries as well, any joint replacement surgeries, or anybody with limited range of motion. So for those of you that do struggle getting up and down off the floor, chair yoga is a really great alternative. It's also really good for those of us that have arthritis, osteoporosis, rheumatoid arthritis. It's very nice and easy on the joints. It's very low impact. It creates stability and awareness as well. So overall, this is a really great way to access yoga for those of us that maybe struggle a little bit. And this right here goes to show that yoga really is for everyone. And kids can do this too. Kids can easily do this. It's a nice way for them to learn while in the classroom. So if some of you are teachers, and you feel that your kids are getting restless, or we need to bring that focus or energy back, we can always take some of this information and apply it into the classrooms as well. So today I just wanted to go over some really basic stuff with the chair yoga. So as you can see, I'm sitting on a chair. Card chairs are fine. They're just a little unstable, I find, so just be mindful if you do have a card chair that does fold up. I have this chair here, and as you can see, I have no arms on the chairs. It just makes for an easy transition to get into some of the shapes. We don't have those chairs in the way, or those arms in the way, I mean. I always have like a block underneath my feet to bring the earth up to me. You don't need a foam block. I do have them at the studio if you'd like to purchase one. Books work just as well. So if you have a nice book, nice thick book, about 2 inches thick, perfect. Or anything, doesn't matter on the height as long as you just get the feet up there. And so we can do some really basic things here just to kind of give you an example of what chair yoga is all about. And like I said, I want to be able to bring this into the community. So if this is something that does interest you, or if you know someone that can benefit from this type of yoga, please let me know. I'd love to be able to start bringing in some classes for this particular style. So some examples that we could do, take those shoulders down and back, very important. Make sure that we're not puffing out that rib cage, so just knit it in. We're sitting up nice and tall, getting those shoulders away from the ears. Good, and we can just take the chin to the chest and just kind of do some nice semi-neck circles here. Just rolling to one side and then the other. So you can always hold on to the edges of the chair here. I really like chair yoga because you can take it to the office. You can do it really anywhere, anytime. This is great for people who sit all day and just need some sort of movement. Good, let's come up to center. Good, you can take the right ear to the right shoulder now. You can let that left hand hang a little bit, kind of getting a little bit further into the stretch. Maybe taking the arm out to the side a little bit, intensifying. Maybe taking that right hand to the left ear as we pull the left ear towards the side wall. Instead of pulling down, think about length. We're creating space between the shoulder and the ear, neck here. Don't forget to breathe, very important. Good. Come back up to center. Let's switch to the other side. So left ear comes down to the left shoulder, making sure the shoulders are away from the ears. Relax that right hand a little bit. Perfect. And then we can take that left hand by the right ear, gently pull to the side. And again, you can take that arm out to the side as well, maybe to the back a little bit. And you'll feel a nice big stretch here. Perfect. And let's come back up to center. Good. Let's inhale, let's reach up, and we're going to cactus arm those shoulders. So cactus arms here, opening up through the chest. Right? Because when we're in front of our computers a lot, our chest closes off a little bit. So inhale, let's reach up. Exhale, open up, squeeze those shoulder blades together. Good, come down, inhale, reach up. Good, exhale, grabbing for the edge of your seat. You're gonna keep your left hand there. You're gonna raise the right arm up and a nice little side stretch here. And again, you can put your hand wherever. I'm grabbing for behind the chair here on the back leg. You can always have your hand rested here. It's always nice to have some stability. So think about reaching to the side wall. Good, feet are firmly planted into that block. Come back to center, switching sides. Good. So when you do stretch, think about reaching to the side wall here. Good. Big breath in. Exhale, sign it out. Good. Let's come back up to center. Excellent. We're going to reach the arms up again, and we're going to do a half sun salutation. So we're going to reach up, we're going to look up, and then exhale, we're going to fold right down the center. We're going to touch our toes. Good. Touching the toes. Inhale, we're going to come into a halfway lift, so that's hands on the thighs or the shins. Nice flat back here, getting those shoulders away from the ears. And then we're going to come back up, reaching overhead. Good, hands back through to heart center. Now we're going to do a seated cow, cat-cow. So placing the hands on the thigh. As we inhale, we're going to reach that chest through, creating a nice little arch in the back here. And exhale, we're going to bring that belly button towards the spine. We're going to round here. So almost as if creating this scoop, this cave, this curvature in our abdomen. Good, inhale, coming into that cow. I was about to say cat, but this is cow. And exhale, coming into that cat. Good. Come back up to center. Let's do a couple more sun cells. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold, touch your toes. Inhale to your halfway lift. You can put your hands on your thighs here, or you can keep your hands down on the shins. Exhale, fold. Come up, reaching up. Let's do one more together here. Hands to heart center. Good. Reach up, look up. Exhale, fold it on down, right down the center. Good. Coming into your halfway lift. Hands can be on shins, can be on the thighs. Good. Fold, touch the toes, and reach up. Good. Hands to heart center. We're going to do a hip flexor, and then that'll be it for this little mini video for you guys. So we're going to come into pigeon or seated pigeon. So you're going to take that right foot and you're going to place it above the left knee. Now don't worry if this is hiked up quite high. You can always grab a block or any cushions, but ultimately don't panic. You can stay up nice and high here. This is really good, making sure that you flex the right foot. What that means is just pull those toes towards the knee. We're going to sit up nice and tall. Good. And I want you to think about your hips as a steering wheel. So you're going to just gently nudge the left or hip crease back. Everybody's going to be slightly different. I personally have to slide that left hip back just a smidge, and then I kind of work on my right one to kind of even it out a little bit. Some of you can lean a little bit forward, feeling a nice big stretch on that outer hip here, maybe in that glute, in the right bum cheek area. Good, big stretch here. See, my knee is quite high, so don't panic. And meet your body where it's at too. We're not forcing these shapes, we're just gently easing into it. Let's come out. Maybe just bringing that knee towards the chest, giving it a nice hug. Maybe rocking that knee a little bit from side to side. We're just getting into that hip joint. Good. Coming to the other side. Good. Taking that left foot, placing it below that right knee. See, this knee is definitely a lot lower, so I know something's going on that side big time. Sitting up nice and tall, the right foot is flexed, and some of you might be comfortable here. Some of you might want to go a little bit deeper into your stretch. As always, don't force anything. Listen to your body, meet it where it's at. This is better than nothing, you know, it's nice movements. Good, exhale, come up to stand or seated. There we go. So there's a little chair yoga ditty for you. Again, if this is something you think that you would benefit from, or if you know of someone that is maybe struggling with their joints or just recently had surgery and is limited on the range of motion and they want to incorporate some movement, definitely come, comment below, come see me, call me. I would love to be able to help you with this type of practice. So again, thank you so much for joining me, and I hope you have a lovely rest of your day. Remember, you are beautiful, you are loved, and most importantly, please always remember that you are enough. Namaste.